I feel like it's one of those things whereby you need to say early in the relationship.
Please edit ketchup bottles. We've got a new vaccine. It's Friday, June 25th. There is a new BTS shoe, and Bukkake isn't just a type of food. This is your daily ketchup.
It's a type of food.
Bukkake udon.
It's a noodle!
So, Health Minister Ong Ye Kung made several announcements yesterday, and they are quite key to Singapore's fight against COVID-19. So the first one is that the vaccination program will be accelerated to bring forward the vaccine delivery so we can administer 80,000 doses a day. This is up from 47,000 a day
like
at the moment.
doubles,
Almost double. So that means that those who have vaccination appointments for their first dose in mid to end July, you're encouraged to bring forward your appointments because more slots will be opened up. This is contingent that the supplies arrive as planned. So it just means that they secured extra supplies. This means that more people can bring forward their second dose.
So I got vaccinated yesterday.
Hey! Well done, man. How do you feel?
So I asked a lot of people because they're very scared of needles, right? Like, rate the pain from 1 to 10. Many of them say 0. I told them off. Right? Really 0 eh! You know, they tell you it feels like a M-bite. M-bite hurts to me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like a pressure eh. Like, he just put it there. Then when he took out the needle, right, I half expected the vaccine to just drip out my hand because I feel like, is it you never even poke me? I was very impressed. Yeah, I was very impressed. But my arm will be achy now.
Show off, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Also the priority window for citizens between the age of 13 to 39 has been extended for a week, which means that PRs and non-citizens will get to register from July 2nd.
Is that
Your time.
Soon. So Singapore is set to receive a fresh batch of COVID-19 vaccines, and this time it's one that you probably haven't heard before. It's called Comirnaty.
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 How they come up with this type of name?
How they come up with Pfizer?
That's true.
He's a beatboxer.
But if you guys are wondering what is up with this Comirnaty vaccine, it follows the exact same specifications and even the research number as the Pfizer vaccine. It's just manufactured from a different plant. Yeah. It's exactly the same as the Pfizer vaccine, which means that even on your Health Hub records, right, they're now going to change the names so that it's Pfizer BioNTech / Comirnaty. Whether you receive either, it will say that you receive.
So this is going under the national vaccination program also?
Yes, that's right. So Singapore is preparing a roadmap for living life, the new normal in a post-COVID-19 world. So this was an opinion piece written by Ministers Lawrence Wong, Ong Ye Kung and Gan Kim Yong on the Straits Times, and they basically laid out what that roadmap looks like. They talked about how COVID-19 will most likely be an endemic. It'll be around us in the community just like the flu. The target now for the vaccination program is that 2/3 of the population will be fully vaccinated by National Day. That's the target.
Wow.
The previous one was 2/3 of the population to receive at least 1 dose, but now it's fully vaccinated.
That's like also double.
Also double, essentially.
like what I said just now.
The other interesting insight that they brought up also was that 120 of the cases that involve fully vaccinated people, so people who even are above the age of 65 but not in old folks' homes or nursing homes, did not get any symptoms or only had mild symptoms. So I think it goes to show that the vaccines are working, and please go and get them if you can. So once the majority of the population is vaccinated, testing will no longer be about ring fencing or like quarantining. It will be just to make sure that events and social gatherings can like go ahead.
So
Travel may resume for countries that have also controlled the virus.
Yesterday I dined out for the first time. Ooh. The moment I took out my mask, got one dude cough beside me. Then I looked back.
Then you put back.
As of September 1st, or from September 1st rather, diners who do not return their trays and crockeries after their meals will be issued warnings and fines.
Wait, this is where?
Hawker centers.
Hawker centers.
Wait, so like if everyone starts returning their tray, right, then are the cleaners gonna be out of job though?
It's not that there's no job. There really still is a job. It's how we can keep the table turnover faster. Instead of waiting for a cleaner and that table is not productive, we keep that table turnover faster. Hawkers can make more money. I don't know why that's too much to ask, and I don't know why that's pissing a lot of people off.
All the cleaners who were spending time retrieving can now spend time sorting. So they will be stuck in one place, but it will be a lot more efficient, hopefully.
Right. And then maybe we have more robots.
I don't like the robots.
Why? No, you just put the tray on the robot.
They walk away and then they walk so slow. So sometimes you wait for the fella to come, right? It's like 5 minutes. You see, it's on its way to you already. But people don't care, it's a machine, right? So they just walk, the machine just wait forever.
if people are worried that, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget to return my trays, don't worry. It only starts in September 1st. This is the advisory period. But also, fines won't be issued on your first offense. It's only when you fail to comply or it's your repeated offense. Just try to remember, but don't worry lah.
What's considered an offense then?
Leaving behind dirty trays and crockery and litter on tables such as used tissues and wet wipes, straws, wrappers. Haley, I know you missed him. No, sorry. Wrappers. Canned drinks,
Oh my
plastic
lord,
bottles.
I didn't even catch it,
and
sia.
food wrap. Also not picking up this litter that has blown off or like dropped down.
Oh,
so like
wow, I love
sometimes
this.
you leave
It's a
you leave a
loophole.
tissue, right? And then like it fall, then like you
No, or some
suddenly-
people don't want to clean it. They just flick it off the table. So
yeah,
this is the loophole protection.
How much is the fine? Don't know.
I would say $60.
I say 300.
Wow, that's a bit much.
It must hurt.
Second-time offenders will receive a $300 fine, and then subsequent offences may lead to a court fine, which is up to $2,000.
Oh shit.
Right. There was this one time Pat and I were like at some hawker center, like Food Junction, that kind. Our food finished already, we still talking. I know Pat has a long story or whatever shit, right? I honestly was just quite bored. So I started stacking my own plate and bowl. Then after I started stacking hers, then she started stacking herself. Then we just put to one side, right? One lady cleaner, right, came and realized that we packed everything for her such that she can just do this to her tray, right? And she's like, this man, is he your husband? You must marry him.
Wow!
So then from there on, I'm like, walao eh. I was just damn bored but she ultimate wingman. Pat brings you up to these days, yeah. And I'm like, wow, the amount of mileage I got from cleaning up the table.
Can a robot do that?
The robot won't even make it in time. The robot doesn't help.
In other news, Shake Shack is offering free fries to anyone who has been vaccinated. The caveat is that you do have to order a burger lah. But free fries.
But
That's like saying buy one, get one free.
Eh, yeah.
The fries nice, man. Their fries is
Free
the thick,
fries.
like the rectangle one, the thick one.
It's the zigzag one.
Those aren't fries, those are disrespect, disservice to French fries. Hey, got supporter over there. Thank you.
But like speaking of like Five Guys and like Shake Shack, y'all got to try their secret menus.
But I don't dare to order secret menu ones. It's like I feel like I go up there, then if I say something that's not on their menu, then they'll be like, don't have. Then I damn price say, you know?
Like last time I shot one video, right? I go and try every single secret item on the Starbucks menu.
Wait, but how do you know what is the
good,
secret?
Do they all know the secret?
Yes.
Every one of them know?
Yeah. I go there, I tell them, okay, see this list? Oh,
See this list.
Oh, che.
the cookie one is crazy. You know their giant cookie? They put the whole thing in and blend it.
Oh wow.
Super
damn.
unhealthy, but so good.
You know, Five Guys on their like opening day, right, versus now is very different. Their first day, right, they had all the Ang Mohs employees there.
Yeah,
Then they
right.
like damn hype. Then after they
Like
play
lively.
music, then they sing song. All then they very active. Then now you go, it's like 3999.
It's the same as the ice cream place where they throw the.
Like Cold Stone ah.
Is it Cold Stone? It was
No, I
at,
can't
it was
remember.
at Somerset.
But like they pass one.
Yeah. So once you make your order, right, they will start singing. Then, like, they'll start singing, then they'll make one ball of ice cream, then they'll pass it to the next person, then the next person will add like stuff, then they will start throwing the ice cream ball here and there. Mash, throw, then sing.
So if someone picks up like in between, then
No, so what happened to me was like somebody actually dropped the ice cream like maybe at the 4th step already. Then you kind of see the rest of the guys in the train like side eye. Then they have to
Balik the
stand there
song.
to make the order again. Then the song start again. Then I stand there.
Have you been to Hai Di Lao in China?
So right, we were at Hai Di Lao. It's okay lah, maybe not my first time, but one of the first few times having Hai Di Lao. So then this noodle guy comes
This one
out,
was
you know.
in China, is it?
In China. Then they have to do the fancy shit for you, right? Then they will like swing it around your head or. So this poor fellow comes up with the dough. Then he starts to do it. Then he do a bit, right? It broke. Then he then paiseh. So then they have to bring out another set, right? So sorry, the manager come over, apologize. This happens 3 times because the problem is with the dough. I think there was something with the dough. So then he finally started to get it going, right? Then as he get it going, he do, right? Wow! He hit my friend in the face. He hit the exit sign on the roof. Everywhere. Then he keep doing, right? Then he just damn disappointed. He give up already. He was broken as a man. Then he walked away. Then the manager said, I'm so sorry. Then the guy just like, I think after that the guy didn't even come out after that. Then we down there, we want to laugh because the situation is so stupid and funny, but then we also at the same time we feel so sorry for him.
Yeah.
Because he tried like at least 5 times. Wow, but in the moment, right? Oh, I cannot. Hit the exit sign. Then got the dust all. Then we like, wow, don't serve this to us, man. My God. I need to find the videos.
speaking of fast food, you know BTS and McDonald's have that collaboration.
we talked about it,
Everyone
yeah.
knows about it lah. This like visual artist. He created a shoe out of the packaging from the BTS stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. There's even a nugget pocket at the side of the shoe.
So like you
Speaking
can walk
of
and eat like
useful.
that.
exactly.
Speaking of useful.
It's not just that, like it was even featured on like Hypebeast, it was featured on Esquire.
Singaporean fella.
Singaporean
Oh,
fellas.
nice.
Yeah, so I followed the photographer that shot that project with this guy, right?
Jaden.
Yeah, I saw an IG story and then he was saying how like after they had a very intense shoot, they were tired from it and all that kind of thing already. Then the next day they still decided like it's today or never, and then we're gonna do it. And then they ended up doing it and then it blew up right into this whole thing now, which is I think is very cool. I think in my own life also where there are moments where I just think like, there are so many ideas I want to do, but then like I don't do. Then sometimes right, the moment I do it right, it just works out.
Yeah.
It just works out and then I get other opportunities, things that I don't expect to come, right?
Yeah.
And I just wonder whether that is just in life, that is life. Like you just put something out there, you just go and do, and then whatever happens,
I actually
happens.
have this quote that I really like, right? Because I'm quite a big procrastinator, so I would say. So like, they have this quote that says, "There's never the right time, and you're never going to feel like doing it. So just do it." Is it Nike say on this? I don't know, but there's a hack. They say whatever you want to do, right? You just start to go and do for 5 minutes, and then the chances are you will continue doing it.
Yeah.
2 minutes, not 5 minutes. It's 2 minutes of doing the activity. No, not even doing the activity. Just getting into the motion. So for example, if you want to go running, but it's like, it sucks for you, right? Just put on the outfit, wear your shoes, open the door. That first 2 minutes of it will probably propel you to complete the activity.
Right.
Interesting.
So you don't think about doing the whole thing because that is exhausting.
Right.
Unless they go and shower first. Then the shower takes 10 minutes, they go and sleep. Like, nah.
Something that I think I experienced quite a bit, right, is like imposter syndrome. I keep feeling like I'm a fraud.
like
that-
you're not good enough.
Like you
to
don't
be
belong
doing
to be
what-
here.
like
You
actually know
don't
what I'm
belong to
doing.
be here.
I think in 2019, I started learning photography. So then I was just learning it and then just posting on IG or whatever, right? Then I think I'm quite lucky lah. Obviously, because I have a bit of following, so I got a bit more exposure, right? I started to get people offering me jobs for photography. And for like a good, maybe half a year, I didn't take on any of them because I keep thinking like, not good enough, that kind of thing. Then when I actually did it, right, the products, I think they turned out quite satisfactory for the client also lah. Then it made me feel like, how do you decide when you are whether you are good enough or not? Because I think for a lot of people out there who are just starting out doing whatever they are doing, to them it might just be a hobby ma. But if a paying opportunity comes or something more bigger comes, right, how do you decide that I should take it on?
I can kind of relate to what like JP is saying about imposter syndrome because I'm naturally a very insecure person. I'm always questioning like, fuck, like how did I get here? Like, am I good enough and all these things? And I just thought like, okay, you know what? Like the best way for me to actually know whether I'm good enough is to just do it for free first. And so like friends started approaching me to say like, hey, can you just help out with this? And I just said, okay, I'll do it for free. And then I just started trying out a lot of these different things. In the end, like the guy's company, like he offered me shares in his company to just like, because like I just kept saying I don't want to accept money. Like I just want to practice. Then he said, okay, fine. The only way I can compensate you now is like if you don't want money, I'll just give you some shares and then
Lucky you never take the money.
Yeah.
Imagine you took 200 bucks.
Just put yourself out there and you never know what might happen. So a 22-year-old woman took to social media to expose a photographer, right, who offered her money for a porn-themed photo shoot for his own personal collection.
That's damn creepy.
So she was offered $9,000 for a 3-hour shoot, which he claims to be fully clothed. But then he mentioned...
Okay, fully clothed is fully clothed. Why you do this?
No, it's fully clothed, but the theme is Bukkake.
Yeah.
Wait, means what?
It's like a Japanese like slang term for like gangbang.
No. It's to
explain,
everybody
explain.
come in on
Everybody.
on the girl's face at once.
Yeah, but that category is like gangbang lah. So initially she thought it was nothing wrong. Initially she thought it was funny. So she shared first on TikTok. And then when the comments started coming in, right, people started saying, like other women started saying, oh my god, I received the same thing. So then that's when she realized, oh shit, this is actually serious. There are people who are being like asked to do this like shoots lah.
Wait, but that's just him asking, right? It's not her. Is it harassment?
I don't know. I feel like there are two elements to this. First of all, is this themed shoot wrong? Okay? And the second element is like about online harassment lah. Yeah.
No, okay, so if I feel like they rejected, right, and then he was very persistent about it and then keep like maybe even like use some like derogatory terms towards them, right? Then that classifies as harassment. But if it's just he asked one time, then they feel uncomfortable, then just reject lah. Like to me it didn't sound like harassment lah.
Or you can go to a modeling agency and ask for
Right,
you want
okay, that makes more sense.
because so it's not like you proposition a girl which perhaps you know she needs money. So instead of that, you go to a girl that signed up with a modeling agency saying that I don't mind making money off my nudity. Yeah. So it's willing buyer, willing seller as opposed to I'm a willing buyer and I'm trying to make you a willing seller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just basically fishing the wrong pond lah.
Yeah.
Wrong pond.
But say, for example,
Sorry.
Another woman who came to say that the same proposition was made to her, and the information that wasn't made to this initial woman was that there will be 60 men involved in that shoot.
Huh?
And the other woman initially
For safe
rejected
distance measures.
that in itself is a crime. So that other woman who shared her story, right, said that she initially rejected, and then the photographer even raised his offer to $22,000.
Ooh, 22K.
That means raise the offer only to women?
It was 10 other
You
women.
want to do it together?
Yeah, not?
So what she said in one of the videos was that I wanted to warn other girls, which is why I wanted to talk about it more seriously. This is not actually a photo shoot. This guy is inviting you to do porn.
no, but what's wrong with doing
Yeah.
porn? That's my question.
When they say for personal use, basically they are making a deposit into the bank. Yeah, and then they make them sign NDAs.
Oh.
That's the very dodgy part, because once you sign an NDA, right, there's a pressure on the woman to feel like shit. I cannot reveal like what's happening in the shoot for real.
Right.
But likewise on the NDA, it also might say that I won't
Expose
share your
your
material.
photos.
Yeah.
If he just say I got hacked and leaked, and then there's a picture of your Bukkake face.
I mean, when you talk about what's wrong with taking porn, right? Under the Undesirable Publications Act, if a person takes obscene photographs in order to supply or distribute them, even though he says for his own personal collection, he or she can be jailed for up to 2 years and fined $2,000. So it is against the law to do so. So I think it's the misleading nature of it, saying that it's just for a photo shoot, it's just for my personal connection.
right.
But then to bring up the NDA, you don't know what that element might bring. So anyway, the story has a conclusion. The photographer has since been given a warning by the police, and he has deactivated his Instagram account.
Okay, that's too
I
shady.
guess he wasn't a real thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's wrong then.
You are attached. And then your partner tell you that I want to go and do this. Would you all like protest? Or
Okay,
like,
if
what-
your partners, if your
Fully
partners,
clothed or not? But Bukkake on the
fully
face.
clothed on the face.
no,
the
cannot.
exact same concept, but they are like down for it. They want to model, they want to. It's
Yeah.
art to them.
It's art, yeah.
I think it's completely her choice. I will support her no matter what.
Nah,
And then
you want Bukkake your face now? $9,000.
60 people, yeah. So you will be comfortable with it?
If she is, but I know that she wouldn't.
I feel like it's one of those things whereby you need to say early in the relationship. If that's an important fetish, you know?
How do I even fit 6?
Please edit ketchup bottles.
Hey guys, so we have great news. The Daily Ketchup podcast will be moving to its very own channel. We're going to shake things up a little bit, make it more interesting. But that also means that this will be the last episode on this Real Talk channel. There we'll be having deeper conversations about things that are quirky, that's happening all around the world or even in Singapore. And we already have a brand new episode that's already there. So do drop us a follow. And in the meantime, stay safe, mask up, and go get vaccinated whenever you can. Bye.
Thanks for watching!
Go and subscribe, please.